We need collective governance because we are quickly passing through the time when any one organization could stay in control and manage a thing that was really important to do. I think many organizations and many leaders are starting to understand that they can't do it alone anymore. And they need to be collaborative, and they need to engage stakeholders, and they need to find new ways to innovate with more points of view and more ideas. And when you do all of those things and you come up with a solution, there is still a need to govern. There's a need for direction, a need to double check, a need to follow through on the back end of that. But now you've done it and have to follow through on it with a group of people, organizations, or whatever who do not have hierarchical controlling relationships between each other. You now have to have this system of governance based on a systems of understandings and respects and trusts and clarity between all of these organizations who have to voluntarily do the right thing that all of the members of that collective will all agree is the right thing. One of the things we have to agree on up front is a common purpose. Now, we often say, okay, here's our purpose, but it isn't, right? It's not clear enough. We haven't got enough buy-in to it. So when I say common purpose, I really mean something that everybody in that collective governance structure, without a shadow of a doubt, says that is why we're here. And we're behind that, and we want to do that thing. And if you know that everybody in that collective governance structure is going to follow along that common purpose, then you can, with experience and some testing, then you can begin to trust that they're going to do the right kinds of things, which means you now have to allow them to act independently, taking into consideration the values of their own organizations and the other factors that are important to their organizations and the things they can and cannot do within that organization, but that they will always act within those constraints to do the best they can to fulfill that common purpose. That's a lot of theory, but if we can explore that and understand how to do that better, I think we have the beginnings of a true collective governance system that's based on important human values and not on hierarchical structures that can get eroded and deteriorate our time, and also they're not flexible enough to deal with the kind of constant changing environments associated with wicked problems and how we might govern their solutions.